Good morning, good morning, good morning, and God bless. You are now tuned into Difficult People Chronicles. SF Johnnie, Seriously Focused Johnnie, and today's episode is called Your Money Matters, Your Dental Annual Allowance. Before I get into this episode, I wanted to inform you on what I found out. Congress passed into law a number of COVID relief measures during this pandemic, including modifications to the Public Service Loan Forgiveness Program. For New York City employees working in a not-for-profit organizations and governmental sector, this newly created program may reduce or even eliminate if you have student loans. So look into this, because as of October 31st, 2022, this program is scheduled to end. Visit pslf.nyc to learn more about this initiative. Additionally, you can go to the website studentaid.gov/pslf if this can help you act fast and take advantage of this opportunity. Now let's get into this episode. This episode is Your Money Matters, Your Dental Annual Allowance. A dental benefit plan's annual maximum is the highest amount of money it will ever contribute to the cost of dental treatment in a given year. Your insurance will cover its half of your bill up to the yearly maximum. So if your dental insurance yearly maximum is, let's say, $2,000, anything outside of the $2,000 you will have to pay out of pocket. So your dental insurance will cover its half of your bill up to the yearly maximum for any eligible dental procedures you get during that given year. And it has to be what is allowable. This is what actually occurred to me. So I have dental insurance. I never really use it. Signed up for it, don't really use it. And the reason why is because when I was younger, I used to go to this dentist, and he was like top in the country or the USA or something like that. He was really good. And he also was an educator. So he was a professor at a well-known prestigious college. He would have students stand around, and he would do the dental work on my teeth, and he would explain to me everything. Then I got older, and my dental responsibility was basically in my hands, meaning that my mother no longer took me to him to get my dental work done and everything. And eventually he retired. He was forced into retirement because of health issues. So going to the dentist was on and off, where I just did the regular, brushed my teeth, made sure I had fillings and things like that. And I would go to the dentist on and off. Then I found a dentist who he is very good, like very good. Costly, but extremely. So I got most of the major work done through him. So if a procedure cost $500, I paid out of pocket, because I knew that my insurance wasn't covering it. And then one day I said, it was during the crazy time during the COVID, I said, I need to get my teeth done. I could see like it needs cleaning and all this other stuff. And it was just a hassle. Some dentists was open, some wasn't. Went to a dentist under my insurance. He said I needed a treatment. I said, okay. He said that the treatment that he wants to do, I needed, is not covered under my insurance. I said, all right, cool. So I paid out of pocket. Got home, and I noticed that, along with the treatment, said that I needed to take this kind of oral medication or whatever that I had to get filled at the pharmacy. I said, okay, cool. So I did it for, I would say, 2 weeks. All I know is the thing burned my mouth a little bit. It like sting. And I noticed after, I would say, maybe 2 months, I started to see like these dark spots in the groove of like the creases of my teeth. Nobody else can see it but me. Like, you have to really get close to see it. That's how close I be in the mirror when I'm looking at my teeth. I said, okay, I'm never going back to him again. He could forget it. Anyway, I went on the system, and because my bills and everything else is paperless, so I went on the system to look at my billing statement, see if there's anything I gotta pay, because I got all my it's summertime. I got everything done. All my dental, my medical, everything. And I saw that I had a medical copay to pay. I said, okay, cool, for lab work. And then the dentist charged me again for the same procedure. So now I'm getting pissed off. So I called the insurance company. I said, I'm going to let them handle it. They called the dentist. First, they couldn't get in touch with them. And then when they finally got in touch with them, they said that this is for the treatment that I got done. I said I paid out of pocket. So now I'm looking up and down for the receipts and show that it was paid with my card and all this other stuff, because I'm double billed. What came to me was that a lot of these, and this is what came to me, a lot of these companies will try to bill the insurance all this money for nonsense. Some of the things you probably didn't even get done. And what it is that they're trying to bill the insurance the max so they could get all that insurance money. And even though people, or some may say, well, I don't care as long as it's not coming out of my pocket. The problem is, when you need something done, like an emergency, you're going to have to pay out of pocket. For me, I'm just pissed off. That's why I'm arguing my situation. I'm pissed off. Don't do that. Don't try to double bill me. You bill insurance. You got paid. I paid out of pocket, and now you're trying to bill me again. The procedures that was done, they got billed, and they paid the dentist. The treatment that got done, I paid out of pocket. But then the dentist turns around and tries to bill me again? No, we're not doing that. So that's the argument that I've been going back and forth with the dentist. I could care less, who he is or whatever. He will never see me again. They say never. He will never see me again. Like I say to you all the time, you have options. Number one, before you get anything done, check the dentist reviews. I did that. I checked the dentist reviews. I saw that he was good. He wasn't the greatest. Not like the person that I went to before, which I'm going to have to go back to this other dentist because he's good. But this one, no. Yeah. Check the reviews. Number two, determine whether the dental procedure you wish to have is covered. If it's not covered, you have the right to just not go through with it. If you can afford to pay out of pocket, then do so. Number three, ensure that whatever you have to pay out of pocket does not appear on your statement, because a lot of these people out there in the world is doing too much. And for this dentist or the dentist people or whoever, they are trying to use up your yearly benefit, which is a benefit to you. And if they use up this yearly maximum benefit amount, you're going to start paying out of pocket, especially if you have emergency. So just go through your statements with a fine tooth comb. If they have what they call a coding on there and you don't know what it is, and it's like 01245579, and you don't know what it is, call your insurance, have them call a dentist and find out what it is. That's it for today. Like I was telling some of you all in the emails, So I'm telling all you listeners that this is the last episode of Your Money Matters, and the downloadable document will be coming out at the end of September. So the last week in September, I will be dropping the downloadable document. I want you all to have a blessed week. Check me out on YouTube, like, subscribe, click the notification. Check out my store for suggested topics. Email me, put in the subject box topic. All the links is underneath. I thank you all for being patient with me. So have a blessed week. Love me more and I love you more. Later.